All right. All right, the Plow Zone is here, man. We were freestyling, and we met this gentleman last night at the She Rocks Awards. They were pretty awesome, man, pretty awesome. So, what is your name and what's up?
My name is Raymond Kulick. My nickname, my stage name was Moni, and we won't go into detail with that.
What was it?
Moni, M-O-N-I-E.
Moni.
Like Moni.
Yeah. I bet that wasn't the term behind it, though, the meaning, though.
Yeah, that goes back a ways. We'll talk about that another time. But the most interesting thing that I've done is I'm going to show you where this started. This was written 30 years ago, and it transformed, and it's basically a book about our culture done in a very lyrical, poetic, prose storytelling kind of story. And it's broken up into 8 chapters. But 2 years ago, I pulled this out and started showing it to everyone, and they said, you should get that out and get it published. So that transformed into this.
Can I see that?
Yes.
This is called the Songs of Our Nation Lost in Translation.
And
Our Vanishing Soul Finding Its Way. Poems by Raymond Kulick.
Raymond.
That's you.
That's me. And it has illustrations.
So this just got published.
Yep. This is hot off the press. You guys are the first ones.
This is the first hot off the press edition. It's gonna be worth something someday, huh? Look at this. And so, okay, so what inspired you to write this book?
Well, it's very interesting. Back in most of this work was done between 1995 and 2001. I was working on a rock opera at that time, and I even can show you that if we have time, that is called Visions, Words of Wisdom. And while I was writing that, and when you would hit a little bit of, and it was a very difficult show because it's a rock opera, the story, it progresses through the lyrics that I write. So when I had a little bit of a writer's block, I would go back and start doing this. I'd watch a news clip or watch a documentary or hear a sentence from someone, and I would write it down on my little notepad that I keep in my pocket here. And once I have a title to something, then the rest comes very easily. And so after that, after so many years of doing that, I realized that I had quite a few pieces of work. And then I put it into 8 different chapters, and I broke it down, which is very interesting because, and tell me if I missed anything here. In my chapters, chapter 1 is children's issues, women's issues, media and TV, politics and government, inner city hardships in life, health issues and addictions of society, visions of past and present, and then I did a dedication to my father who was on his way out of this world at that time. And of course the next book is already written, and that last chapter will be dedicated to my mother who was still alive at the time. So
is any of this, is all this in 10 years ago stuff, or have you updated it before you published it or anything?
No. What the interesting thing about this book is that it was written 30 years ago. If most people that have read some of the passages in this, some of the poems, have said, you could have written this last week or last month. It's timeless because it proves that our culture really hasn't changed much. It's even slidden further off the path. And that's what I talk about. I did no editing. This is the original.
You didn't much get into technology in this, right? It's just human nature?
Oh, yeah.
Just human nature stuff, right? Or
Human
what?
nature stuff, because if I showed you some of
Look how much technology's changed in the last...
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, I have a very interesting one in here that I think if I can find it here really quick, that shows, I wrote about that. Wake Up Call for America. This was about 9/11. And actually, there's many more in here that capture those different time elements. Okay, and then I even have one in here that I wrote about. It's called Freedom's Bell. It's about Kent State, what happened at Kent State. So I lived through that time, and I wrote about that time when I saw that news clip or something, and I put it into my own words to tell my own story. It's not left, it's not right, it's very center. It's just telling what I saw and what I thought I should write. And this is what this is about.
So if somebody wants to check out this book or get a hold of you, what's your links? How do they get hold of you?
Well, they can go to my Facebook page right now, which is just Raymond Kulick, R-A-Y-M-O-N-D, last name K-U-L-I-C-K, and you'll get more information there as we go.
All right, man. Thank you very much for coming to the Plow Zone. It's great meeting you,
yes,
man. And
absolutely.
I'm interested in, I'm very looking forward to checking out the book.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
All right, thank you. Plow Zone, NAMM 2026.
The Plow Zone Radio Show, broadcasting around the world from our Northern California studio, spotlighting the best in independent music and the people who love to make it.